the daughter of a wealthy tycoon secretly poured sulfuric acid into a face mask. She instructed a server to apply the mask to the customer in the next seat. Backed by her family's power and influence, the heiress was not someone the server dared to defy. Left with no choice, the server picked up the mask and walked toward the neighboring seat. Trembling, the server reached out toward the woman. Just as the mask was about to be pressed onto her face, the woman slowly opened her eyes. She raised a hand, stopping the server in her tracks.
김재호 씨, 맞죠?
Later, because the server failed to carry out Hera's order, the heiress brutally took out her anger on her. Hera slapped her across the face, one blow after another. This was far from the first time Xiaoying had suffered such violence at her hands, but Xiaoying had long since been using her phone in secret to record every piece of evidence of the abuse. After venting her rage, Hera hurled a stack of cash at Xiaoying, warning her never to speak of what had happened. With that, she strutted off arrogantly. The woman from the neighboring seat had been horrified by Hera's cruelty. She rushed over to check Xiaoying's injuries. Xiaoying, already beaten into submission, mistook her for someone else coming to punish her. Terrified, she could only stammer out apologies. The woman tried to comfort her, saying it was all Hera's fault. Yet Xiaoying still found herself making excuses for Hera.
언제까지 당하기만 할 거예요? 언제까지?
Finally, Xiaoying broke down in tears and confessed everything. It turned out Hera and her mother had been threatening her in tandem. If she ever dared to reveal even a fraction of Hera's wrongdoing, the surgery for her critically ill mother would be halted immediately. The woman was stunned by how cruel and heartless the mother-daughter pair were. She gently comforted Xiaoying in her arms, promising that if Xiaoying handed over the evidence to her, she would make sure justice was served. With that, Xiaoying finally mustered the courage to hand over the USB drive containing the evidence. The next day, the USB drive was delivered to the group's chairman, Hera's father. The chairman inserted the drive, puzzled. As the video played, he saw his daughter bullying and violently assaulting others, and his face instantly twisted with rage. He immediately summoned Hera's mother and berated her. If this video ever got out, it would not only destroy the group's reputation, but also ruin his own political career. The chairman furiously ordered his wife to settle the matter at once. Otherwise, he would throw both mother and daughter out of the company. Assuming Xiaoying had sent the video, Hera's mother ordered her men to bring her in. But instead of Xiaoying, she was met by Jian. What the wife never expected was that Jian had come as Xiaoying's legal representative to address the assault case. Looking at the cash laid out on the table, Jian immediately saw through the wife's attempt to use money to sweep things under the rug. She stated plainly that Hera's violent actions, along with the wife's attempted bribery, were enough to strip Hera of her exclusive modeling contract. When the wife learned that Jian intended to submit the proposal to the board, she trembled with rage, but there was nothing she could do. Jian went directly to the chairman with evidence of Xiaoying's suffering and laid out the options. Either Hera was stripped of her role as the group's model, or Xiaoying would immediately file a police report. Left with no choice, the chairman had to comply. When Hera received her father's dismissal notice, she was shocked. Meanwhile, Enzo also sent the video of Hera's violent behavior to Hera's former fiancé, now her husband. The ugly side of Hera that the video revealed was something her husband had never seen before. That footage gave him an entirely new understanding of his wife, Hera.
얘가 날 화나게 했어. 날 먼저 건드렸다고.
화난다고 이런 짓을 해? 이거 변명의 여지가 없어.
이거 아버지한테 누가 보여준 거야? 한가은이 그런 거지? 그런 거 맞지?
지금 그게 중요해?
Furious, Hera stormed into Enzo's office, and without a word, raised her hand to slap her. But Enzo had no intention of putting up with it.
미쳐 날 뛰지 마! 뭐?
It was clear Hera's strength was no match for hers. After just a few slaps from Enzo, Hera was already reeling.
그런 네가 남의 삶 멸시하고 짓밟아도 돼? 넌 사람도 아니야, 워라. 너도 짓밟혀 봐야지. 너도 나처럼